I don't know, I feel like this is kind of the topic I actually don't want to comment on because I think I'm going to get a lot of negative feedback. I don't think it's the worst thing for a child, but I don't think it's a good thing. Good morning everybody, happy Thursday. I have just picked up my new glasses. It's been a couple of months. I felt really bad when I went in to pick them up because it's just been so hard to get to here to pick them up. They were really nice about it, so that's good. I had forgotten what they look like. I'm pretty happy with how they look. My mum is at home with April and Cooper while I go and run these errands. I actually also need to go and get my blood test done, so I'm going to go do that. So that'll be for my iron follow-up since having the infusion. You nearly fell over. So a bit of a out and about errands running this morning. Alright, so I am home and I did actually get the blood test done and go shopping, and it's now night time. Chris is actually coming around tonight, so I've prepped dinner for all of us.
Hello. Hello everybody. Hi. Two hands.
Very awkward tripod situation. So, hi.
Hello. Vitamin C's in my mouth.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you've just had dental work done.
And I had some dental work done.
We didn't film over the weekend. Kind of a lot of stuff happened, especially regarding me, but I'm not going to talk about that now. I'm going to talk about it in the next vlog. This vlog is purely just going to be a question answer vlog, and we're actually going to do a tag that is out there that a lot of parents have done, and that is the controversial parenting tag. Basic disclaimer that I think pretty much everyone says before this tag, and that is these are our opinions and our feelings towards all of these topics. Nothing against anyone else that has different opinions or different feelings. Yeah. This is literally just how we feel about it.
This is very raw as well.
Yeah.
A lot of these things about to go through, I haven't really sat down and thought
We haven't thought about it, yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, okay, this is how I feel.
This is whatever comes to our head right now. So question one is pro-life versus pro-choice. So yeah, this is about abortion, I would say.
Abortion, okay.
Yeah. I'm very pro-choice. Mainly, I just think that women should have the right to choose what happens to their body. And also, in certain circumstances, it'd be worse to raise a child in that situation than not raise a child. So,
in an unhealthy environment.
Yeah. Baby wearing. I don't know why this is in here because I don't feel like it's controversial at all. This is basically the thing that I tried with both of them. Neither of my kids liked being baby worn that much, or they grew out of it very quickly, but I'm not against it. I don't understand why anyone would be. Like
when you first have your kid, you get skin to skin contact.
Yeah.
That's all it is getting them closer to feel your heartbeat.
Circumcision. I think this topic, just personally, we're not going to talk about it. I kind of want to respect my son's privacy.
My privacy and his privacy.
Yeah, exactly. Adoption. I think this is just what we think of adoption.
What I think of adoption is it's crazy how hard it is.
Yeah.
To adopt a kid.
It is ridiculously hard to adopt in this country. Someone might not have $150,000. Doesn't mean that they shouldn't have a kid.
Other side is there's a lot of parents out there that shouldn't have kids.
Yeah, exactly. On the flip side of this is giving up a child for adoption. I am also for if it's the right choice for that family, and if it's not going to be a good environment for that child to grow up in.
No, I feel different about that.
Yeah?
I prefer the kids to be taken away rather than be put up for adoption. Because a parent being putting a kid up for adoption just sounds like they're just giving up.
What about someone that found out they were pregnant, like 4 months pregnant, and they couldn't abort?
Yeah.
I look at that going, well, good, that child's avoiding a lot of emotional abuse growing up with a parent that didn't want them.
Resentment.
Yeah. Baby piercing. I'm just going to flat out say I don't like it, but that's purely how I feel about it. Mainly just because I actually don't really like how they look. Don't know if I'm the only one that thinks that, but I don't find it cute. And I also think that it should be a child's choice if they want to have their ears pierced.
Yeah.
Almost like it should be there. Should be old enough to understand what it means.
There's responsibilities to it.
Breast milk versus formula. Well, we're obviously okay with formula because both our babies are formula fed.
Yeah.
I'm very much fed is best. As long as your baby is healthy and happy.
Whatever gives them a full belly.
Yeah. Spanking. This is very controversial, I think, out there, just because a lot of people think that spanking is hitting, and therefore hitting your child is wrong. I don't know, I feel like this is kind of the topic I actually don't want to comment on because I think I'm going to get a lot of negative feedback. I don't think it's the worst thing for a child, but I don't think it's a good thing.
My mum had the wooden spoon. I don't remember it getting used much, but just the sound of that drawer opening, I was like, oh, I better start acting right.
Like, I wouldn't do it. It wouldn't be my instinct.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I think is, yeah.
But it goes to that thing is, what else then? Because then
Talking.
doing...
Communication. Co-sleeping. I don't feel like I have an opinion on this, to be honest, because I don't see a real big problem with it. The only time I feel like I see a problem with it is when they're old enough.
No.
I understand them coming up to your bedroom and wanting comfort, but my opinion is a child should sleep in their own bed.
I only think of it for your own sanity.
Yeah, I can't share my bed with a child. I wouldn't sleep. I would not sleep.
I would.
Yeah, I know you would.
It was weird because I did it with April and Cooper.
When they were younger.
Yeah, like when they were newborns, basically, for the first probably 2 months. And it definitely not becomes addictive, but it becomes
comforting.
Comforting to know they're right there.
If it works for you and you can sleep and your child sleeps and it saves you sanity, do it.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But it's not something that we will be doing. Well, this is a schooling thing. So like home, public, private, charter, all those types. I don't even know what charter is. Boarding school, okay. We were both public schooled.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with public schooling. Private schooling I'm okay with to a degree. One, it's costly. Most private schools are religious. So that's where I go out of it a little bit just because I'm not religious, so I can't really connect with that. Homeschooling, if it works, fine. I just feel like kids miss out on that social aspect of it.
Yeah. I'd like to do homeschooling.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd be a good teacher.
I think it's just a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
I cannot wait for the day that they're both in school. It sounds so bad, but it's just that like time away from your kids, or like, and it's fun for them as well to do something different for the day, see friends, all that. Vaccinations.
It's an easy one.
Yeah, we're for vaccinations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on, medicating children. If it's needed, it's needed. That's my opinion. I mainly just think about if I'm in pain, would I want relief from that? And the answer is always yes.
You learn that line where your kids need it or not need it.
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
April got tonsillitis at like 10 months old.
Yeah.
So that was really rough.
And there's no
way.
way.
I say thank God that she had the
antibiotics.
Because that was not good to see her like that.
No. If I see my child sick, I'd do anything to help them not be sick. Next one, cloth versus disposable diapers. More power to the people that can do cloth diapering.
We thought about it.
We did think about it. I researched it quite a bit actually before April. And then I realised that nobody got time for that. Well, I did not have time for that.
I couldn't think of right now adding that to the list of things to do in our day. It's just like, nope, there's going to be a better solution. Oh, there's these nappies. Oh, perfect. Let's use them.
We'll do other things for the environment to try and make up for that. Last topic is the cry it out method. I feel like this gets out of hand sometimes when people talk about it, because I think there's a very big difference to crying out or crying it out compared to helping your child learn to self-settle.
Yeah.
We didn't use the cry it out method. I'm not going to call it that, but we did use the self-settling techniques with both of our kids, and thank God we did. I don't think we've done anything wrong. And for people that call it like an anxiety producing thing, just looking at how happy April is and how easygoing she is.
She loves going to bed and that.
Yeah, she doesn't fear bed, she doesn't get anxious about it. It's just, I don't know, I feel like we've done the right thing. So like, again, if you can deal with that, or if you're the type of person that just cannot deal with your baby crying and that causes you more anxiety than actually rocking them to sleep, then do whatever works for you, really. I mean,
it's all going to work out in the end. They're not going to be 20 years old needing you rocking them to sleep. Like, it's fine. It all has to come down to what works for you as a family. Yeah. That's it. We made it. Hopefully people don't hate us now. Comment of the day from the last vlog is this lovely person. So yeah. Question of the day is any of these topics. If you have something you feel passionate about that we covered in this video, feel free to leave your opinion down below. No hate, just what's your opinion. Thank you all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Good morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is where you are, and we will see you all in the vlog next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.